Money, thank you.
Let's start with a list in the draw and all the numbers, how many parties, and just how your sense of yesterday.
Well, yesterday was an important milestone in the build-up to Election Day. Firstly, because we had parties publicly making commitment to observing the provisions of the Electoral Code of Conduct. I think it's important that we state up front the fact that upon proclamation of election date, everybody is bound by the code, including political parties. So yesterday was really about the public symbolism of signing the electoral code. Secondly, yesterday was important insofar as there was a draw on the positioning of parties on the ballot paper. What this incident helps us with is the fact that we are now really about to proceed to the printing of the ballot paper to ensure that it is available for elections on the 30th of April at the missions of the Republic outside of the country.
There's always controversy hanging around, it seems. The forensic audit report that it's come out recently, how is that going to affect preparations in the run-up to the elections?
Well, the forensic report is handled by the Commission, so it's not a matter which I'm competent to speak about. However, as regards the preparation of elections in the administration, we are moving full steam. We are comfortable with the progress that we have made so far. And we think that we have the necessary energy and enthusiasm to deliver a credible process on the 7th of May.
What is this process? What lies ahead now for the next month? And how do you get us to an election that will hopefully be free and fair, free of interference, political intolerance, violence, all of the things that we're fearful of?
Well, the most critical element at the moment is the preparation of our presiding officer. So in all the provinces, the necessary training is happening, and the evaluation of presiding officers is also happening to ensure that they are competent to interpret the legal prescript in a consistent fashion. On the political front, parties have until Monday, the 24th of March, to correct any non-compliance that they may have, after which we will then, as I indicated earlier, proceed to print the ballot paper.
Finally, let's go back to yesterday. We're seeing some of the pictures coming in now from yesterday. Why is the position draw so important for the political parties that happened yesterday?
Well, dealing with political parties, you'll be aware that they may be complaining that if you're doing it alphabetically, it will benefit those political parties starting with an A. Yes. Now, in order to decisively dismiss that matter, we're having a very objective procedure to determine the positioning of parties on the ballot paper.
Well, we hope that it will be going off without a hitch for yourself and for the rest of the year in South Africa, and that there'll be no violence and no political intolerance and interference. Thank you for joining us, Sy Mamabolo, who's the Deputy Chief Electoral Officer of the IEC. Let's just take a look at some of your comments. Of course, we're going to look forward to Miss South Africa shortly, but let's have a look at what you are talking about and what you're thinking about.